Zept was born at Credo on 124th Street. So I ran into Tony Williams, one of the co-founders. And so he said, I'm a consultant to universities for international student recruitment. And he described this crazy marketplace where students had a really hard time finding schools if they weren't like ultra elite students, and schools had a hard time finding and recruiting students. That idea and that problem seemed like a great thing to be solved with technology. And so we continued that discussion and Zept was born. One of the things that Zept does really, really well is take a process that takes months for people to do and boils it down to a couple of minutes. When a student arrives at Zept, they'll put in their grades, what they want to study, what high school they're from, and what country they're from. And then right away after that, they'll start seeing recommendations of schools. And so it's basically like a dating app. So they'll either favorite it in a little heart, or they'll hit the X and on to the next one. So we show one school at a time, and they have links to all the different things about that school. They've got information there, but they can actually go and explore the actual information of that school and link to apply to that school. What constitutes a good match between a school and a student is definitely more than what their grades are. Our algorithm learns from previous recommendations, what the schools actually accept. It learns from what a student has typed in terms of the program that they're looking for. The recommendations that we give to students are getting better and better and better over time. What Zept offers that's different than an education agent is that we have all schools available on the platform, whereas an agent actually has contracts only with specific schools. The response to Zept has been great so far. So the students that are on the platform, we've had nearly 50,000 students use it so far, which is pretty incredible. And that number is really going to go up this coming fall. We're helping students through the use of technology, through artificial intelligence. It's pretty cool that can happen. And it's a nice loop for us because a lot of what's driving artificial intelligence is at universities and things, and it's also universities that we're helping along the way. The pace with Zept has been really fast. I haven't had a business in the past where our initial ideas hit the mark pretty close, like this one, so that's been really nice. I love starting businesses. I love starting with a blank slate. It's intellectually stimulating too, to be constantly solving problems and creating, so I enjoy that a lot. Like being involved in Startup Edmonton, last year's launch party, I was up on stage doing the dog and pony show for launch party, and one of the people that was there is Natasha, she was an international student from Malaysia, and we ended up hiring her. She's going to University of Alberta as well, but she's been a fantastic addition to our team. I've been involved in the tech sector here in Edmonton for over 20 years, which is kind of a long time. There's been a really big change in our community. One of the things that I would say used to be an issue in Edmonton, much more so than it was today, is that it would be a stepping stone to go somewhere else. Having Startup Edmonton and other like businesses here, there's a path for people to go. And now we're starting to see more and more people who are highly skilled who are in Edmonton. There's a fabulous ecosystem that we've got here now that's developing.